Okay, so I am at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the truck series this time with the NASCAR Heat 4 video game. I'm going to try to lay down a decent lap, then talk about the setup. Hopefully I can get in the 30.6 range. That's about what this setup has been running. I will tell you, I have struggled with trying to find a setup to make tires last a full fuel run here at Charlotte. I ran this setup really hard, and I blew a tire with about 2.5 laps to go, as far as 2.5 laps of fuel. So you do have to watch the tires a little bit. You just got to save a little bit somewhere along the line if you want to go a full fuel run. Coming to take the green flag here, I try to be as low as I can coming through that double dog leg. I try to get a low entry into the corner. You're off the gas just a little bit there, and I'd say that's probably just a little bit before the middle of the corner. Keep it low coming out of the corner. The trucks are pretty easy to drive, so it's pretty easy to hold this line. You lift just a little as you're coming up to that bump. Stay low coming out of the corner, and let's hope that we get a decent lap out of this here. Yeah, 30.492, that's better than I thought I was going to do, so yeah, I'm going to call that good, and let's quit. I think that's a pretty respectable lap. Let's go talk about the setup. So with this setup, a few things to mention here. I really looked at the wedge and the front weight to try to control the tire wear. The more front weight you have, the more you're going to burn off the front tires and save the rear. The less front weight you have, it's going to be the opposite. But if you're burning off the rear tires, you can always move more weight to the front. If you burn off the front, you can move weight to the back. The wedge is another big thing that affects tire wear. If you're burning off the front tire, you lower the wedge. If you're burning off the rear tire, you increase the wedge. Those are two of the big things that have a lot to do with tire wear, and I really tried to get this as even as I could, but like I said, you got to save a couple of laps worth of tire somewhere along the run. The camber settings. I went with a negative 2.1 here. I'm trying to be very conservative on that right front camber to make that right front tire last. And I actually got to the point where the tire wear was almost even all the way down. It was within 3 or 4 percentage points, but I did blow the right rear is what I blew. But I don't know that the right front was going to make it 2.5 laps if the right rear hadn't, because the tire wear was just that even. What else to talk about? One of the things people have problems with is sometimes you're turning, and then it snaps loose coming off of the corner, especially coming off of 4. If you're getting loose coming off the corner, one of my favorite adjustments is the right track bar. If you're loose, go down on the right track bar. If you feel like you can't get the car to turn at all, go up on it, and that will free the back end up. The grill tape here is at 60%. That is the highest tape that I run anywhere, but I feel like I can run that and the car doesn't get too hot because I am running a 2.94 gear with a 1.05 fourth gear. That is the combination that seems like it has produced the best lap times for me. I like that. I fooled around with gearing all over the place. This is what I finally settled on. If you feel like you're having problems fooling around with the gear, maybe you can pick up a 10th if you feel like you're not getting all the speed out of it. But I ran everything from I think a 1 and a 310 on the back all the way to a 105, and I think I went down to like a 291 or maybe into the 280s fooling around with this before I settled on this. But that is the setup. Those are the big key points that I see in it that I think are important to talk about. Hope this is helpful. And as I always say, please leave me any comments with any questions you have or any other tracks you want to see a setup for. And finally, please like and subscribe. It means a great deal to me. I appreciate all the support, and I hope you guys turn some fast laps with this setup. Bye.